So the Laughing Ogre is a comic book store in Columbus, Ohio. I've only been there once. I went on free comic book day when my kid was young to get her comic books that she never looked at. So this first review is 1 star from Digging for Pennies, and he goes, "Gotta love wearing a muzzle when all the other stores don't require them, and they don't like your Second Amendment rights either."
What's your Second Amendment?
That's the gun one.
So he wants to go to the comic book store with a gun and no mask.
So this guy says he wants to take his mask off and bring his gun in. And you know what? I gotta say, sounds reasonable to me. Why can't you bring your gun into the comic book store? Listen, I live in Canada, so all of this shit is just, it's so ridiculous to me when people are talking about being able to bring your gun into a store.
What if someone starts shit at the Ogre's Den or the
Laughing Ogre? Here's a 1 star review from CL, and he goes, "A breeding ground for leftist activism. This is not what it is. Over the years, I have spent a considerable amount of money at this store, at the very least $5,000. When I bet you that's not true. When I go to a comic book store, I go for the fun and escapism, not to hear the staff make disparaging, snide remarks about politics or Christianity. It's very unprofessional and inconsiderate to the customers. This is what happened when I went last weekend, where I was about to spend at least $100 for a graphic novel.
This is fucking awesome. I love that.
You just lost my traffic.
By the way, I was about to spend this amount of money, very high amount, very high dollar amount.
Give them $100.
I was about to make a high dollar purchase,
a 3-figure purchase.
3-figure purchase. Yeah. I love that. Like, holy fuck, yeah. They're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? Like, we fucked up huge.
Damn, he goes $100 for a graphic novel and a few back issues of Frank Miller's Daredevil. That was the case until I heard the skitty, curly-haired brunette badmouth Christianity. Hey, geniuses, Democrats aren't the only ones who buy comics. Great business tactic. This is why the industry is in decline. So until she is replaced, I won't spend another dime here. And I bet you money he has definitely gone back.
And also, I don't think that's the reason that it's in decline. If it is, I don't know if it is, but I don't think it has to do with fucking individual retail workers making offhand comments about Christianity. I don't know. It feels like that's, but I really do. I mean, you probably shouldn't be while you're working, saying negative stuff about Christianity, whatever. Sure. Like, I'm not a big religious guy or whatever, but I guess
I wonder what it was. I wonder what it was.
I don't think it was really that bad.
Yeah. It's probably a little tiny goof. This person, now I was telling you guys that there are some reviews where you can definitely tell that you're only getting the wrong side of the story.
Right.
This might be one of the biggest one of those we've ever had on this show. This review, and it is 1 star, and goes, "A friend and I went to see if Laughing Ogre was open. It was raining outside, so we decided to stand under the awning and smoke before we went in. A man with gray hair, who must be the owner, came outside and hollered at us for smoking outside and patronized us, saying something along the lines of, 'What made you come here to smoke? Why did you choose to stand here? Smoking is disgusting.' He kept saying that over and over, too, as though he was fishing for confrontation, like he wanted us to say something rude back to him.
I think he wanted you to leave. I think he wanted you to stop smoking. I wasn't there, but
cigarette smoke into the store that kids go into.
Yeah, I think that he's, and it's, I don't know, there's rules here about it or whatever, about smoking close to, like.
There are here, too.
I just think that, listen, maybe he's being a little too aggressive with it, but it sounds like, he doesn't like.
I'm betting he wasn't, because there's more to this. He goes, I'm pretty sure he thought we were burnouts. I was wearing oversized baggy clothes. I'd appreciate it if you didn't smoke outside of my business, is a much better and respectful way of getting your message across. We've done that.
Fuck up. You know what? Shut the fuck up. Dude. Asking for people to use decorum when they're telling you to, like, get out. Like, fuck off, man. He's telling you to get out, fuck away from the store. Just get the fuck away from the store, you know?
He goes, we've gone there many times and spent hundreds on comics. Lame. We won't be coming here again. Here's our unsolicited opinion on your practices. You're a fascist and a jerk. The other people that work here are also rude.
A fascist.
Wow. I love how we're breaking that out in the last couple lines. dropping the fascism bomb.
I mean,
yeah,
I love it.
A, this guy is probably a burnout, and B, what was he doing?
He seems dressed. I mean, I don't think you should judge people. And in Canada, you could take them to the Human Rights Tribunal and get that taken care of.
You're fucking obsessed with the Human Rights Tribunal. He keeps talking about it to me these days. He's always bringing it up. He's obsessed. Do you know what it is, Jordan?
I don't.
It's just Canadian, a thing in Canada where if somebody is discriminated against
for wearing baggy clothes and smoking,
for whatever reason, you can take them to the Human Rights Tribunal. And some people abuse it, but it's important and effective and positive in some ways. But yeah, Brian's become obsessed with it.
I love it.